The left really do ruin everything. I was checking out the headlines over the weekend and I came across two stories that I thought were interesting to talk about. The first one is that Sports Illustrated has laid off their entire staff. The once famed publication has had a lot of problems, with the most notable being this. That's a model for their celebrated swimsuit issue. Can you guys guess what the problem is? Did they forget who the majority of sports fans are? Let me remind you what the models used to look like. Now, it would be naive of me to think that SI put some not so desirable women in their yearly swimsuit issue and that sunk the brand. But it does show that the people in charge don't know what they're doing or who their audience is. And if you don't know who your audience is, how could you possibly be successful? Especially in the continually changing digital age. You have to change with the times. And that's what they kind of did, going woke and all, but that wasn't the type of change they needed. The unit chair representing the union at SI, Mitch Goldich, responded with this. We have fought together as a union to maintain the standard of the storied publication that we love and to make sure our workers are treated fairly for the value they bring to this company. It is a fight we will continue. First off, I don't think this is maintaining the standard of this storied publication. And Mitch, I hate to say it, but it looks like the workers are being treated fairly for the value they bring to the company. If the company was making money, you guys wouldn't be going through this. Now, the other story I saw over the weekend is quite the opposite of this one. Do you guys know who this is? That is Lexi Love, and she's not a real woman. I mean, she's as much of a woman as this guy is. But she's not real. That's an artificial intelligent created persona thought up by a British-based company called Foxy AI. She was designed to serve as a digital girlfriend for lonely men, and she is raking in $30,000 a month right now. On one hand, you got the famed Sports Illustrated brand that has gone woke and can't seem to keep up with the times, and then you got Foxy AI who saw an opportunity and went for it. One company is creating value while the other is withering away. As weird and sad as the idea might be, an AI girlfriend is a market-driven solution. There are a lot of lonely guys out there, but deciding to put average women in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue is not at all a market-driven calculation. It's an ideological one. And that's where the saying comes from. Go woke, go broke. If you try to run a business with an ideology, you'll likely not provide the customers with what they want. I mean, putting average, overweight women in your magazine that is known for having only pictures of beautiful women is like a real-life comedy skit. In fact, back in the day, it was with Chris Farley and Patrick Swayze. Maybe you guys remember this.
Well, look, if you want to give up your salary so Chippendales can hire both of these guys, that's fine with me.
Okay.
Okay. Marcy, bring him in.
This is the part of the job that I hate.
We're going to go with Adrian.
I knew it, man.
Barney, we all agreed that your dancing was great. Your presentation was very sexy. I guess in the end, we all thought that Adrian's body was just much, much better than yours.
Okay.
He is one hell of a dancer, you know, and he's got the sexiest moves I have ever seen. And if you're really serious about going with me, you know, it can only be because his body is so bad. Thanks, man.
That went from being a joke to reality in just a few decades. Imagine if we gave these woke liberals the power to change the world into what they want. It would be total chaos. Industries would be forced to shut down. Men would be beating up women in UFC fights and winning their athletic events. Cities would be overrun with illegal aliens bringing crime and drugs into the country. People would be allowed to steal stuff from stores without getting in trouble. Drug addicts would get high on the streets in broad daylight with the help of the government. Wait a second. Those are the things happening right now in places where the woke liberals have control. Look, we can't be complacent because all of this nonsense is coming to a neighborhood near you. We need to educate our neighbors. We need to go to city council and school board meetings. We need to vote. We need to work the polls. And we need to call our congressmen because complacency won't stop these idiots from imposing their ideology onto the rest of us. I'm afraid that if we don't put in the work, soon our entire society will be run by people dumb enough to put a fat chick on the cover of Sports Illustrated's swimsuit issue. And that's the simple truth. Hey guys, thanks for watching. And if you all want to support this channel, check out the links in the description, and let's keep putting some common sense back into the great debate.